I don't want to bother too much with the presentation of the company, but it is worth to say that Italtel was established in 1921. So this year is exactly one century that the company is on the market. Through all these years, Italtel has used to deal with state-of-the-art technology. And today we are focused on 5G, hybrid cloud, cybersecurity, IoT, and smart city. You will see that the solutions that I will be presenting you are, let me say, using a combination of all those technology and competencies that the company has achieved through the years. Let me say, so about the company, let me say that it is mainly focused with local entities in Europe and the Americas. Almost 40% of the employees are working in R&D, and this states the fact that it is definitely a technological company. And for continuing staying on the state-of-the-art technology, you have to invest a lot, develop in research, development, and so on. So today we are in the panel related to smart public administration and services to citizens, and three are the solutions that I would like to present you. I believe that this concept has been already stated by some of the speakers that anticipated my speech, but the fact is that society is really smart if some behaviors, if the technology is adopted, is used, and has good impact on the life of citizens. So we believe that health, monitoring in terms of security and safety of infrastructure in general, and labor safety are three main topics which can bring definitely a good impact on the lifestyle of the citizens. And so we will be speaking about Dr. Link, which is the name of our smart health solution. It is a telemedicine solution enriched with artificial intelligence for bridging the gap. Can be a physical gap, for remote areas to centralized doctors. Then for safety of people who travel, so stay at home, so who is using infrastructure on daily basis. I will be presenting a stunning, non-invasive, based on fiber solution for monitoring infrastructure. Protection can be any building, any tunnel, any bridge, and so on. Last but not least, of course, it is the safety while people is working. So the solution, you will see that the solution will have the possibility to prevent people to meet some dangerous possibilities, and at the same time will keep them more protected, assuring the fact that they will be having their personal protection with them. So let's start with the presentation. Okay, so let's start with the telemedicine. Dr. Link, the concept, as I already anticipated you, it is composed by different parts. So we have the IoT part, Internet of Things, for collecting in real time vitals from devices which stays on remote areas. Then you have telecommunication with the real-time communication between doctors and patients for providing high definition images to the doctor. And then you have the back end for where the measurement and the vitals flow automatically in a secure way from the patient to the doctor. Of course, the doctors can access those vitals which have been stored in the past for making confrontation and understand how is the evolution. You see here artificial intelligence because we have given machine learning, artificial intelligence, some specific use cases. So the platform is definitely super flexible, super effective. Let me say you can use it in several use cases. So the same platform can be used in different use cases. One use case is to connect a remote area to provide medical services to remote areas. So imagine remote clinics, trained nurses, patients over there, centralized doctor. The best way for exploiting centralized doctor, you know, doctors are, especially in Africa, are very precious resources. So providing a solution capable to exploit their presence, their availability in the best way, improving the efficiency of the overall services is definitely the best way to really benefit or affect in a positive way everyday's life of the population. Then the same platform, Dr. Link, can be used also for chronic patients. So imagine diabetes, imagine hypertension, heart diseases, overweight. So thanks to let me say devices, personal devices, and one app, Chronic can feed the doctor with on daily basis, so that the doctor can realize and let me say understand the evolution of the health situation of patients in a better way and based on real medical information which are provided on schedule as requested by the doctor. So the possibility to another use case, the last one, I don't want to bother you too much, is think about field campaign for keeping under control a certain sector of population, children at school, understand how on average the population is going, workers in a certain market, workers, public sector, private, and blah, blah, blah. So then you can do any, let me say, analysis once you have collected the data. So the possibility to collect data real time and provide those information to doctor is vital. I believe that it is worth to say, to mention the sensor which are available for the solution. They are the temperature, SpO2, so oxygen saturation, quite important for COVID, stethoscope, blood pressure, ECG, glucose meter, scale, otoscope, dermatoscope, spirometer, another super important device for especially for long COVID. People affected by long COVID need to be supported. Their lungs needs to be retrained again to breathe normally. Holter and fetal Doppler, which is quite important for pregnant ladies. So let's step forward and go to the artificial intelligence. So let's we are providing SpO2 prediction for coding COVID-19 patients. So patients wearing sensors is providing through mobile network. The patient is at the hospital. This kind of measurement, and the solution foresees one measurement per second. So you can imagine how many measurements we need to take in consideration, and provide the estimation, so the prediction at a 10-minute prediction. So it is particularly important for, let me say, for preventing, or let me say, for recovering emergency situations which can arise in a while, especially for COVID-19 people. Okay, so let's try to step ahead. This is the value chain, new way to meet the patient. Doctor gets closer, health in the cloud, which means security of data, high availability, disaster recovery, and from time to time also the possibility to enter new areas of business. This is as I told you, the general implementation architecture. So remote areas, district hospital where GPs stay, so they can consult virtually to patients, but receiving real-time measurements, and they can also consult to tertiary hospitals if they wanted to get some second opinion or an opinion from a specialist for drilling down on particular case. This is what we did already in South Africa, connecting 3 remote clinics to Mamelodi hospital. In the past, let me say that some locations were challenging from the connection point of view, but in the end, the solution worked perfectly. So that's all for the health. Let's go on smart safety. Smart safety. Having the possibility to wear some sensor, we can detect fall accident which occur on during working time. We can track position of the worker, so that emergency support can be provided accurately in the correct place. And also we can prevent people getting in or getting out of a specific area for avoiding them to face some potential threat from the environment. At the same time, the sensor is capable to understand. So if we put tags on personal protection equipment, the sensor is capable to detect the presence of PPE, so that we can guarantee the fact that workers are wearing their own personal protection, increasing and enabling effective protection to workers, because too many people get to be injured during the work activity. So let's step forward. Okay. Now we can go to smart infrastructure. This is the ideal requirements for a solution capable to provide early warning, and also a solution capable to optimize the maintenance. So let me say, optimize cost for maintenance, but at the same time guarantee an effective maintenance of the infrastructure. At the same time, the sensor should be cost effective and easy to install, real-time information, and future-proof. This is exactly what we have. This brand new technology exploits fiber. Fiber provides physically some, let me say, responses, if it is subject to mechanical stress, vibrations, ultrasound, if perceive differences in temperature, it is subject to magnetic fields and pressure. So having the possibility to technology can insert some specific traffic into the fiber. Of course, traffic that do not interfere with what is already running on the fiber. We can detect a lot of information from the environment around the fiber. And the fiber, let me say, can be many kilometers long. So, and we can detect very precisely the point of accident. So this is, it seems to be the ideal solution for putting under control bridges, tunnel. If you have, let me say, a landslide on roads, or let me say, interruption in roads, and so on. And here you can see some example of how to put the fiber on bridges, on dams, on pipes. So it is an easy way that putting under control already existing infrastructure, because the solution itself is non-invasive. To wrap up the characteristic of this solution, real-time data collection, we can make a model of the infrastructure of the system to be put under control, and the solution itself can be delivered on-prem or on cloud. So capable to address any requirements. So for me, it's all. I'm done, and I'm ready to answer any question.